this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Hey everyone, it's Cal Penn. I'm inviting you to join the best-sounding book club you've ever heard with my podcast, Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club. Every episode, I nerd out with amazing guests and dive into the best new audiobooks available on Audible. It's the book club for your ears. Listen to Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
He's dribbling the ball with everything on the line. He's driving down the pitch. He's facing price hikes and cuts past him. Carrier Contracts tries to block him. Oh, he leaves him in the dust. He's at the edge of the box. He cuts past the nonstop group chat trash talk. He clears on goal. He shoots. Goal! Unlimited data for $25 a month forever!
Visit your local Boost Mobile store today to get unlimited data with a price that never changes. Boost Mobile. After 30 GB, customers may experience lower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost $25 unlimited plan.
This is Julian Edelman from Games with Names. As a fellow dude, do you ever get that not so fresh feeling in your butt? That's because you're probably using the dry stuff to wipe. Wet, extra large, flushable dude wipes get what toilet paper leaves behind in your behind. You wouldn't clean the tail end of your truck with dry paper towels. So why would you wipe with dry toilet paper? Wetter just cleans better. There are no more dingleberries, no more itch and irritation, just a deep, down the seam, confident clean. So don't fumble the ball with toilet paper. Stop being an a-hole to your b-hole. Drop the toilet paper. Available on Amazon and major retailers nationwide. Dude Wipes, best clean, pants down.
Amazon Pharmacy presents Painful Thoughts.
It's been a long, bumpy road dealing with yet another bladder infection. And driving to the pharmacy to pick up meds, I went over a pothole and a little pee came out. So now I get to stand in line with pee-pee pants.
Next time, skip the pain and get fast, free delivery with Amazon Pharmacy. Healthcare just got less painful.
Hit that intro, go! Laugh with me when the rent's past due and the car won't start. Laugh with me when the only sponsor is my broken heart. We're hanging on this janky stream. Two weird voices in the glow of a screen. If the world won't sing, then let it laugh with me.
Welcome back. It's a brand new episode. This is Laugh With Me, the podcast with Jeremy Odem, the Friday Happy Hour. I'm your host.
Jeremy stares at the stats and shaking over takeout boxes. Johnny's already mapping hotels on a napkin with greasy crosses. They quit jobs, they kinda hate it. Tell their bosses, catch the show. Boss just shrugs, hope it's funny. Johnny grins, you'll never know.
Hey, it's J.O. Welcome to the Friday Happy Hour. We are looking to end the week on a strong note. That's because we're cracking open an ice-cold beer and discussing the week that was, which, as I put on my shirt today, it really made me reflect on the week that was. The shirt's, it's a red long sleeve, like an athletic shirt, and I'll tell you, I got the shirt for free. Back in the day, I would do like 5Ks, and not a lot. And I wasn't one of those guys that ran like trained or anything. This was for work. So I did a 5K, and I walked most of it, I think. But the shirt on the front says run. Now, this shirt used to hang on me. It's a size large. It used to hang on me. It was very comfortable. So I threw it on thinking, this will be a nice, comfortable shirt, wear inside in the air conditioning. Because outside, it's like 100 degrees. Like, it's nasty out. Like, this is going to be real nice. Except it's real tight now. So it's one of those eye-openers. And then it made me think back on the week, like, did you do any exercise this week? Clothes are getting tighter, man. Like, I've already started to, when I buy a new shirt or a sweatshirt or anything, I get an XL. Like, that's just done deal. And I could even get a 2XL And it's a little big, but it's comfortable. And I don't know what I was thinking when I was like, well, this is going to be real nice. It always, just kind of loose. It's kind of a light shirt. Throw it on. Man, baby, this thing's tight. I don't think I did much exercising this week. A few walks here and there. My back's still killing me. If you're not all caught up on Laugh With Me episodes, I fell off a skateboard. I do believe I broke my back. And then I went to a concert where I thought it was a good idea to live in the pit, and I did fall immediately and landed on my back. So that's where I'm at. I think I re-aggravated it just a little bit because it is very sore. And it's one of those things where I don't think I broke anything. If I didn't break anything, I certainly have got some inflamed muscles, going on in the back. Because, man, is it sore. And it's starting to get difficult to roll in bed again. But I'm not complaining, okay? I'm just out here living my life. I'm just telling you, I wore a tight shirt today, and it just got me thinking. Johnny. Now, Johnny will wear tight shirts on purpose because he runs and he works out a little bit. So he's just, he's just trying to flex on the people. Whereas I'm not so much. I'm getting to the point where my stomach is sitting out a little further than my chest, so like I wear a tight shirt, and it's just exposing that your boy might be having a few too many of those Friday happy hour beers. That's all I'm saying about the tight shirt. I got nothing against people who do wear tight shirts. In fact, if I could pull off tight pants, I'd probably wear tight pants, but alas, it's just not in the cards for old J.O. So that's how I started the day. But not really what we wanted to talk about today. What I really wanted to get into, a couple of things. We're going to have a Laugh With Me news report coming up in just a little bit. But before we get to that, I do have to tell you about this experience I had at the grocery store the other day. In fact, 2 days ago. I ran to the store, was going to buy a few groceries for the week. No big deal. Wasn't a massive grocery shopping trip, but it was a grocery shopping trip nonetheless. So I get my cart and I'm flying through, getting the old list shopped, and I get to the back of the store. And I will tell you, this was at a Walmart, so it's a large store, okay? And I'm at the back of Walmart with my full grocery cart. And you know me, I've got that Crohn's disease, okay? Sometimes when the moment hits you, baby, you got to go. And I'm in the back, and that moment hits me to the point where I'm starting to wonder if I'm even going to make it to the restroom up front. Do I? Because my instant thought was, oh, great, I need to go so that way I can get home, because everybody loves a home game. But I was starting to think this was going to be a situation where it was certainly going to be a road trip. So I instantly start moving towards the front of the store so that I could, try to maybe walk it off. I don't know. This has happened before. I have walked off that urge before. But the issue today is that am I a full week? Yeah, I'm just about a full week off of steroids, so my body is, getting clear of any of the steroid that was helping me kind of keep things going. So my body's kind of, figuring all that out. And as it's figuring that out, sometimes you get the urge. That's where we're today. We're at the Walmart, so... Now, I'm going to give it to you right now so you don't think, I'm going to get to the end of the story and freaking Jeremy's going to shit himself. No, I did not. I did, in fact, make it to the toilet. But what I want to tell you is my story along the way. Because this has never happened to me. I usually have pretty good awareness of everything around me. And so I'm rushing to the front of the store, right? And I decide... this is happening. There's no way I'm going to make it home. So I'm going to park the cart. I'm gonna run into the restroom, which was awesome because I walked into a fully clean, fully empty restroom, which is great because you don't always get both of those things. Sometimes you won't even get one of those things. So I get both, and I feel like this is going to be fantastic. This is going to be an in and out situation. So I roll up, find the first stall, hop in, and one of the other good things about the Walmart restroom that you don't find at other places, like I'm going to compare it now to Barnes & Noble's. They do not have, Barnes & Noble does not have the music playing, the Muzak playing in the restrooms, which anybody who has to sit down really wants that music. It's going to take away some of the attention of the sounds coming from any particular stall. So if you don't have the single restrooms this is for all business owners, if you don't have a single stall restroom that has a lock, then you need to have music in there just to help your boy out, okay? Now, Walmart did have the music going, which was fantastic, and I was feeling pretty comfortable because I was in there alone. And I don't quite remember what song was playing. It was like an 80s song, and I'm very much into 80s jams, so I started singing along because I hadn't heard it in a while. I'm like, oh, yeah. So I start singing along. And I'm doing my business, and this stall, I mean, tell you, between the music and me singing and everything else going on, this stall was rocking. And I'm done. I grabbed the toilet paper. When I reach over the toilet paper, I noticed in the stall next to me shoes. So I was not alone. And in my state of mind, walking in, immediately seeing nobody, it's just in there, it's just open. I just hopped in the first stall, and I just assumed I must have been in the zone, because normally I am very aware of my surroundings. Somehow I let this one slip. Yeah, there was some guy sitting in the stall next to me, and I can't even imagine what he was thinking. I can't even imagine. I know, like, people, I've had people in the stalls next to you, and they're playing YouTube videos, or they're on the phone, speakerphone, I don't know that I've ever sat down or already been sitting and somebody sits down and they're just singing while bombs are dropping over Baghdad. Like, I don't think I've ever experienced that. So I don't know what this guy was thinking. I got out of there fairly quickly without encountering anybody, thankfully. But in hindsight, I kind of wonder what was going through his mind as all of this is going on, because I was just having the time of my life, apparently. But I got out of there, got my groceries, made it home. But man, that was a potential incident that turned into just an odd one, and everybody's safe. So that's really all that matters, right, guys? I mean, everybody went home safely. We're going to be right back with some more Friday Happy Hour.
Hey everyone, it's Cal Penn, host of Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club. This week on the podcast, I'm sitting down with Divergent author Veronica Roth to talk about her sprawling new novel, Seek the Traitor's Son. It's a sci-fi fantasy epic about two protagonists on opposite sides of a war and a prophecy neither of them wanted.
My first book was Divergent, and when that came out, because it was so popular, I think it attracted mostly positivity, but the negativity I sucked in like a sponge. And I think it was critiques of things I liked when I was I was 23 and I wrote this book, and it had all my dorky little cheesy or maybe unrealistic loves in it. Sure. And I started to feel a lot of shame about those things. And so for the rest of my career, I steered away from those little things that make you feel pleasure when you read. But I also was saying no to these parts of myself that I then was like, screw it.
Yeah.
So that's this book.
Listen to Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The official language of football is trash talk, late-night group chats, memes, and unbelievable highlight clips. That's why Boost Mobile brings you our new global connection plan, the first plan ever made for WhatsApp. Get unlimited data, talk and text, international roaming, and calls to over 100 countries for just $40 a month.
$40 price includes $5 a month auto pay discount. After 40 gigabytes of premium high-speed data, speeds will be lowered. Coverage not available everywhere. Visit store or boostmobile.com for details.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
You've never been one to settle. Stand down or stand still. You're a lifelong learner, energized by excellence. There's a fire inside you you can't ignore. You've got competition to outrun, momentum to build on, and your own high standards to meet. Stop now? Not a chance. At Capella University, we help you catch what you're chasing because you've always had the drive. Now, go earn the degree. Capella University. What can't you do? Visit capella.edu to learn more.
Welcome back to Laugh With Me and the Friday Happy Hour. Here's the thing. This is something, I get these news reports that come across my desk, okay? And a lot of times, and anymore in 2026, you got to really dig in to make sure something's legit. Like some of this stuff, these headlines, I mean, there's no way they're real. Like they have to be made up, and they're just satire or parody or something. Like they're just fake. But then you see something like this, and you instantly think it's fake, but it's odd enough that you do your due diligence, only to find out that it's real. And it's spectacular. In China, okay, the police stations have started welcoming stray cats and giving them new purpose. As you guessed it, police cats. Okay, they even have little vests. They chase rodents away. It gives cats a new home. I mean, they are training these cats to become little policemen. Isn't that wild? It's wild. And there's so much more to the story. So that made me think that it was time. And I wanted to get this out here before it became an All My Lives Matter situation, because the last thing we wanted was to be behind on this news story. So with that being said, it's time for a Laugh With Me news report. Now, here at Laugh With Me News, we take everything very seriously, and we do our hardest to find the biggest news stories the internet has. In fact, we want all those stories where you just think to yourself, there's no way that's real, only to find out, yeah, somehow it is. Well, today's story comes from China, where police departments have apparently looked at canine units and said, you know what? Dogs are expensive. What can Mr. Whiskers do? I mean, there's so many stray cats out there that there's ample opportunity to grow the police unit without costing you a dime. So China has started training police cats. Now, before you picture a fluffy orange cat in aviator sunglasses kicking indoors yelling, "Nobody move, meow," let's set the expectations. Okay, these cats aren't leading SWAT raids. That's just not possible. They're mainly being trained to sniff out contraband, patrol certain areas, and use their natural agility to get in the places that dogs simply can't. Which sounds impressive until you remember, guys, they're still cats. Imagine trying to brief a police cat before a mission. Like, all right, Officer Mittens, we have intelligence that there's illegal narcotics inside that warehouse. The cat just slowly knocks your coffee off the desk. Mission accomplished. Or mission accepted. Cats don't obey commands. They negotiate. Police dog? Sit. Stay. Attack. Done. Police cat? Hey, come here. Nothing. I've got tuna. Nothing. I'm serious. Like, come on, cat. The cat's already asleep inside the evidence locker. And honestly, I don't know if I trust a species that makes direct eye contact while ignoring every word you say. Like, dogs want to impress you. Cats want to know what authority you have. Can you imagine getting arrested by a cat? I don't even know. I didn't even know I was under investigation. No, you've actually been under surveillance for 6 months. By who? The tabby that's been sitting outside your apartment pretending to watch birds. Oh, I thought he just hated me. Oh, he does. Now the report says they're using these cats because they're stealthy, fast, and can squeeze into tiny spaces, which actually that makes a lot of sense, which is exactly what every criminal wants to hear. So how'd the police find the stash? Well, the cat climbed through an air vent because someone left a cardboard box nearby. Of course he did. You know what the biggest problem is going to be? Corruption. Not from the officers. No. From the cat. You think somebody couldn't bribe a cat? One can of premium salmon and suddenly the entire investigation disappears. Officer Whiskers, did you see the suspect? Licks his paw. We'll take that as a no. And let's be honest. The first time one of these cats catches a laser pointer instead of a criminal, the whole department is going to have some questions. The police chief, where's Officer Snowball? Well, he's been chasing the reflection of Carl's watch for 45 minutes. Excellent dedication. Here's what I love, though. Somewhere in China, there's probably a rookie officer who's taken this completely seriously. Sir, my partner isn't responding. Well, have you tried shaking the treat bag? No. Rookie mistake. Meanwhile, imagine the paperwork. Causes of delay might be suspect fled, officer became distracted by pigeon, officer climbed a tree, officer refused to come down. Unlike police dogs, you know what? Police cat is absolutely judging everyone involved. The crime scene, judged. Victim, judged. Detectives, judged. The medical examiner, oh, definitely judged. If they ever expand this program worldwide, America's going to take it too far. I mean, you know, we'll just ramp it up another level. We'll have police cats with tiny tactical vests, little body cameras, miniature badges, and every news station will spend 15 minutes talking about how brave Officer Beans is. While Officer Beans is in the background just licking himself during a press conference. No shame, no professionalism, just, commitment to being a cat. But I will say this. If a criminal gets caught by a cat, you can't even be mad. You have to just sit in jail knowing your criminal empire was dismantled by an animal whose biggest life goal is knocking your glass of water off the nightstand. That's got to be humbling. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your Laugh With Me news report. We'll be right back. Man, if we had police cats here in the States, at some point, you would figure the criminals could just get one of those laser pointers and then, distract the officer Whiskers with a little laser. You would think that would work. I don't think it would be very difficult to distract these little cats. And then, you just, you're going to have these litter boxes just all over town. The city, their janitorial budget's going to have to climb because they're just going to be going around town all day emptying and sorting through litter boxes for these officers. I don't know. Now, the more I think about it, this may not be very cost effective for cities. But we'll see how China does. Maybe this is the wave of the future. Canines, be gone. Kittens, let's ride.
Hit that intro, go! Laugh with me when the rent's past due and the car won't start. Laugh with me when the only sponsor is my broken heart. We're hanging on this janky stream. Two weird voices in the glow of a screen. If the world won't sing, then let it laugh with me.
The official language of football is trash talk, late night group chats, memes, and unbelievable highlight clips. That's why Boost Mobile brings you our new global connection plan. The first plan ever made for WhatsApp. Get unlimited data, talk and text, international roaming, and calls to over 100 countries for just $40 a month.
$40 price includes $5 a month auto pay discount. After 40 gigabytes of premium high-speed data, speeds will be lowered. Coverage not available everywhere. Visit store or boostmobile.com for details.
Hey everyone, it's Cal Penn. I'm inviting you to join the best-sounding book club you've ever heard with my podcast, Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club. Every episode, I nerd out with amazing guests and dive into the best new audiobooks available on Audible. It's the book club for your ears. Listen to Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Okay, laundry stinks, literally. I mean, you could just keep buying new underwear. Not that I've ever done that. Or maybe sort your clothes into piles based on how re-wearable or filthy they are. Or just use Arm & Hammer Deep Clean. It's made for real-life stinks and stains. So even if you don't do laundry the, quote, right way, Deep Clean will knock it out. I mean, it is from the #1 liquid detergent brand that tackles more loads than any other. Come clean with Arm & Hammer Deep Clean. #1 claim based on total wash loads sold.
We learned how to love dogs from the dogs that loved us and waited for us to get home from school. They were the dogs that raised us. We returned the love with Pedigree dog food. It was good then, and it's better now. Every bowl has 100% complete nutrition, supporting 6 health essentials. And now it includes Vitamin Good Bites, a nutrient boost your dog will love. Pedigree. Good then, better now.